Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Hey, it's Robin and Airjack without a C, and we're playing Sunset Riders from Konami, 1991, 92 game. So I'm mostly playing this because I really want to play the unofficial sequel, Mystic Warriors. Favorite horror game is probably Doom. It's a good one. So this game has some of my favorite music from Konami in almost ever. Also, we just made out with a prostitute. So we got some, I don't know, I think we just got bonuses for that. But you know what? Just like GTA. Yeah, Doom is a really good horror title. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You're too cute, but you gotta die. Because that's what the game says. Oh god. Run to avoid getting killed. Commands for gamers. So we're playing this game, and I want to give a little bit of a warning. It's an Old West game made by Japan. And to be more accurate, it's an Old West shooter. So guess what? There's some racist elements we're going to be seeing. Specifically about Native Americans. I think there's a character called Chief Scalp'em, which is horrific. In fact, in the home releases, they changed the name to Chief Wigwam, which is not that much better. So I'm just kind of letting y'all know beforehand that, yeah, Marnie, get off the keyboard. What are you doing? What are you doing, you little freak? Marnie, hey, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. Love me some red horses with green hair. Oh my god, the colors in this game are so good. Now, this game is basically just like Cowboys from Moo Mesa, but maybe a little bit more complex. And that's not saying a lot. Ow.
Please continue.
Oh god, that is an intense press start screen. Oh god. Oh, we're doomed. We're doomed! We're doomed, I say! So let's see how quickly we can get this guy to get down from there. It is not safe. That balcony is not OSHA compliant.
Marry me with my money.
No! There should be a slide move, yeah. Full Mega Man. Hawkeye Hank Hatfield. Ooh, I love the alliteration. So how's everybody doing today? It's been kind of a slow day for me, but I'm getting a couple of projects in order. On top of some projects I already had. And had a nice little outing and getting stuff taken care of. Anyway, now we're dual wielding. I actually love the shooting mechanics in this game. The power-ups are really nice and sensible. Like, yeah, you get more power with pickups, but you also gain the ability. Oh, there we go. To auto-fire. Which should be on by default, but like, look at that. Rapid as hell. It was going well until about 20 minutes ago when I found out Steam is going to reinstate prices in dollars for my country, which sucks. Ooh, is the exchange rate just kind of crummy? That's so weird. I don't understand the logic behind that. I wonder what the source is. Like, whether it's a country-based thing or a Valve-based thing. Whoa! Oh. God, it is stupendously hard to avoid. certain kinds of attacks. Basically seen with prices in pesos for years down here, which greatly benefited us for a bunch of reasons. But eventually people outside our country found out and started using VPNs to buy games that are... Jeez, of course, that's what it is. Maybe that can be something that can be rolled back, because punishing people for using that seems ridiculous. I understand the economics, but the ethics is just weird. That became a big-ass problem for devs, especially indie devs, who would see people buying their games en masse, but only getting dimes for it. Yeah, that would be who it affects, huh? Like, it would be kind of easier to just... Well, no. I was thinking it would be easier to, like, make laws where, you know, the way you purchase things is unless you are purchasing it with the currency of the region, which would be hard to manage. Then you gotta pay in your region or something. I don't know. But then people can't do tax loops and shit. So I don't know. I wonder what the solution is for that, because it seems unfair. Signalis down here costs about $3, and normally it's at least $20. $17.99 at the lowest.
You got me.
You got me. Hot diggity shit. Bonus stage! Oh god. Okay, so this is whack-a-mole, basically. Can't believe you killed Jigen. Oh, yeah, this is simple. Just requires, like, reaction time. Which I'm so good at, you don't even know. Doing this with, like, a regular modern controller, which doesn't have, like, a proper gate, makes stuff like this way harder than it needs to be. I should just start playing these games with an actual arcade stick. Love how that boss's final gambit is hopping down there. Let me get at ya. Face first. Dark horse. God damn, your titties out. Hot diggity. Hell yeah. I got laid in the middle of a shootout. Ow. But I do love that Dynamite also kills pretty much anyone who gets close. I think that's a good bit. Oh, there is a slide. Hey! I got laid twice in one stage. Ow. And then I had a rock fall on my head. So, you know... See, everything balances out, right? Blowing up soon. God. I gotta start using the actual D-pad, because while the Xbox controller's D-pad is not my favorite, I have an Elite controller that's really good. And it's actually perfect for games like this. Ow.
Please continue.
Okay, fine. Ow. Oh, dang. I hate how money hungry, quarter hungry this game can be. So it's kind of funny. For those of you who don't know, my audience in the chat likely knows, but there might be people who are coming into this who are younger or maybe didn't play arcade games as a kid.
You in deep big trouble.
Why did you say it like that? Again, this game is a little bit racist. Well-meaning and still, design ethos back in the late 80s and early 90s, and even earlier than that, actually, is that arcade games went by different rules. While every game developer wants to make a good game, they also, like, in the earliest, capitulations to publishers,
Please continue.
would purposefully make games harder and would make bits that were genuinely unfair, that would take either exceptional skill or exceptional luck to survive certain bits of their game. This was mostly to keep people paying more money. The best games figured out a good way to strike a nice balance, make a really nice difficulty curve, but more often than not, you would have bosses that were really unfair, or sequences where you were just inundated with enemies or bullets, to the point that there are certain developers like Cave,
Please continue.
basically bullet hell masters, who made a point of just making incredibly hard video games, where it wasn't money hungry, it was purposefully painfully tough.
Me in deep big trouble.
Yeah, with HR. You don't you're a white dude.
You all right, ma'am?
Oh, those terrible men. Please help.
All right, ma'am. Don't worry about it.
Such interesting voice acting. The Smith Brothers.
We're gonna blow you away.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's just go over here, rescue her, get a free gun. Oh, that works. Oh god. Oh my god, we can be on a chandelier. Oh, we're dead. We don't want your money, we just want your pain. Exactly. And you know what? I respect it immensely. I don't want the world, I just want your half, etc., etc., etc. Whoa! Come on. Eh? Okay, we got one. And that means we can rescue the lady. Which is great. We need that. No. Don't do it. Don't do it, dude. We just stay mobile, pay attention to the fact that he's got his own system. Flump. Oh, God. Oh, that was a big explosion. Love a Disney villain death. Okay. It's time to get demonetized. Too sexy for Twitch. I'm sorry to everyone who thought this was a wholesome channel.
But they're so kind.
I'll tell you a secret. A huge reward is being offered for Richard Rose, but be careful. He always has 3 sidekicks with him. Well, okay. Yep, there's the racist one. And I guess a couple of them are a little racist. Good old Dick Rose. God, there's so many games I would love to play, but know that there are just a lot of elements that I just don't really feel like putting up with. You know what I mean? Ooh, jump onto the front car. But I feel like the audience I have is like pretty cool about these things, knows that like, you know what? We can watch shit that isn't cool and understand that it isn't cool. I'm actually really grateful for that because Jesus Christ. One of those be Akatsuki Blitzkampf. Ooh, I don't know that one. What is that? Tell me. I would love to know more. But mostly I mean games that are from IGS, the Chinese developer, because they put manji symbols in everything. Which is really unfortunate. The fighting game with the Nazis and the tank. Ooh. I mean, if we want to get into that, I would love to also play Kakuto Chojin, which I own a copy of. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome. Really well put together 2D fighter with the worst aesthetic. Oh, that's great though. Dude, you are not the kind of person I want wielding a whip. Also, I hate the fact that you can just do whatever you want. Ow. Look at all those pixels. Okay, how do I deal with you, huh? Welcome to Quarter Eater. Okay, we need to actually figure this one out. Oh, while he's jumping. Okay. The dual revolver gun nun is the worst character objectively. I mean, here's the thing. You just said dope stuff. Like, I would play any game that had that as a character. Okay, I think I got a system down now. Our metrics are really, really fucking bad. God. Thank you. You said that just as I imagined it. Listen. That particular vine has been in my head ever since I first heard it. What? What are you doing? No! Get out of here! Get out of here, MAME menu! Heartbreaking. The best character you know is D tier. Oh god. I hate that. That's awful.
Adios, amigo.
Okay. Oh, bonus time! I love how this almost looks rotoscope, you know? Like, these enemies obviously not, but the setting just looks like they just referenced the photograph. Like, I think I've played this part of Twilight Princess. I think I've played this part of Mad Dog McCree. I would love to see, like, a tool-assisted run of this. You know what I mean? It's actually worse than a Nazi Skull tank character. Oh no, you'd hate for that. Oh my god, talk about like bad metrics. Okay, racism time. Chief scalp him. Jesus Christ. Man, this is actually more racist than I thought it would be. That's almost impressive. Then again, I kind of knew what I was getting into. It's so weird because, like, Japan... The reason why it's like this is because America did it first, right? Like, oh, we're making an Old West game. What's our reference material? Western media. Huh. So just getting into a lot of like bad stereotyped images. that don't need to be there. God. Has anybody watched, like, the Disney, like, old Peter Pan movie recently? We watched it a few years back because we were both in a Disney mood, me and Lark. In bed, just, like, had it on the TV, and then there's just, like...
Me ready for powwow.
That's not what that means. Oh, God. We were watching it, and, like... Whenever I watch an old movie... that I've seen 1,000 times as a kid, and it has, like, some problematic parts. Guess what? I don't remember the problematic parts as much as I would like. Because I'll watch Peter Pan, and I'll see that there is this whole number of the First Nation tribe, and, like... And there's a musical number called What Makes the Red Man Red. And the utter silence and shock that we had because neither I nor Lark remembered that it was there. Because nobody ever talks about those bits. They didn't put that part in Kingdom Hearts. Surprisingly enough. And so Konami is probably building off of all the stuff that made this. Nomura is a coward. You know what? You're right. He should have gone all in on the racism. You watch The Man Who Laughs from 1928. You wouldn't even recognize the racism. Oh God, is it the kind of old school racism where you're like, how did that even happen? Give the racist caricatures zippers, Nomura. Even worse, I remembered it from a Cracked article I read a few years back and went, oh, it couldn't be that bad, and I was incredibly wrong. Yeah, it's awful. I refuse to elaborate. You know, yeah. God.
Powwow now.
Please, please, don't shoot my brother. He's only following orders.
All right, ma'am. We won't shoot him.
Okay, you got that going at least. Oh yeah, it's an extended sequence. At least here, it's like, he's actually a good guy. He's just got some shit going on. It doesn't help anything else about it. God, there's a... You know what's really fun? Playing games by indigenous creators. I've been wanting to play Never Alone. I think it's called that. It's the Inuit game with the little kid and the sidekick animal. I've been wanting to play it for a long time, and it's actually made by indigenous developers. And I've always wanted to like give that a shot because I've owned it for years. I bought it when it first came out, but like a lot of games, I never got around to actually getting my hands on it. So I think I'm going to shove that into my routine just as an apology for playing this game and not remembering how bad this bit is. I have that one in my backlog. Might get to it. I'm in a backlog clearing mood still. Yeah, same. Oh, we can do it as a little book club thing. I'll let you know when I plan on playing it. Check out a cartoon movie called Feliday. We Are Siamese song from Lady and the Tramp. Yeah, that one also is really weird. Monster Road Trip. Yeah, okay, so I'll let you know when I play it. I'll put it on the list. That's just a monkey man. I don't even recognize how... This is like racist in a weird way I can't identify. I don't know what this kind of racism it is, but it's something. But we've played a few different, like... We've played games where, like, we've run into a surprising number of, like, tribal racist things. It's racist against DBZ Boo. Oh, God. Or Majin Buu. Never alone. Kisama Inichuna to make sure that there aren't DirectX problems. Yeah. Just the whole damn thing. Actually, I would love to. I do want to play it. I've heard nothing but good things. Paco Loco, so it should be Mexican racism, but it looks like his skin was not that color originally. For the record, mammy stereotype. Yeah, it's just applied in a weird location, like... It's got the visual stereotypes, but applied to someone who doesn't fit this.
Hasta la bye-bye.
I don't know what that was. This is just that one character in DJ Boy, isn't it? Which was a more overt racist caricature. God. Sir Richard Rose. He might be Hawaiian. He might be? There is like a good chance of that. I could see that. They were probably like, oh, you can't do that. Like, you can't do that about Mexico. Like, do whatever you want with Native American First Nation people, whatever. But at least be less specific with your Mexican racism. Make them Hawaiian or something. Just mix in a couple of different weird stereotypes. Why not? It's like, Oh, hey, one of my favorite things. We're going to end this game the way most games should end. Murdering an upper-class rich boy. The real villain of any story, really. Oh, I do not know how to control that thing. Let's try this again. Oh, okay. I got it. I understand now. Just gently step aside. I love this run, though. All right. Shooting gallery time. Whoa. Oh. I almost acted like I knew what I was doing. Dang it. Aw. God. I knew that these problems would be going in when I loaded this one up. I was trying to get Sega Sonic the Arcade working, and I couldn't quite figure it out. Because it's a trackball game, and I would be playing it with an analog stick. So I have to do a lot of under-the-hood tweaking to get it to work, so I do want to play that. But I also really want to play Mystic Warriors, which doesn't have these problems. Ow. Just, oh boy. Oh, ow. Okay, I love it when you're able to actually, like, clear out a space like that. It does make you feel surprisingly powerful. TMNT sounding boss fight music. It really do. Konami had, like, a very particular sound font for their stuff that was... that they used for a lot of their games. If we ever get around to playing some like old school console games like Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, I want to be playing Rocket Knight Adventures, which was, guess what? One of the first games I ever streamed back when I first created my Twitch account. And I would love to play it again because, it's so good. Konami just had a very particular sound aesthetic that I loved and still do to this day. The controller's still going. Okay, I love that. Okay, this is the way. This is the way. Rocket Knight was best brute-ass game. Yes, it was. It was one of the first Genesis games I kind of went out to purchase for myself.
I say, bit of bad luck.
Tuxedo mask ass maneuver there. Ass out. Oh yeah, Sparkster. And there are like a couple of sequels actually. Because there's Sparkster for the Genesis and there's Sparkster for the Super Nintendo. Which, if I end up playing Rocket Knight Adventures, I'm going to play those two, and I'm going to play the 2.5D Rocket Knight game from the 2010s. It's not that good. But anything to get Rocket Knight in front of people. All right, that was Sunset Riders. A very finely tuned, but weirdly, you know what? Unsurprisingly racist game. I know there are going to be some people who are like, it's old, it's video games. Like, don't be so sensitive. Shut up. Does this also secretly mean that someday they'll do Tail Concerto? Actually, it is on the list for Funny Little Guy Friend Stays. Now, there are some games that we do want to play that are kind of on that list, but I might end up playing for my own fun, just for stream, because I've never played Tail Concerto. I have played Solata Robo, which, hey, guess what? Fantastic. Visually so appealing, narratively so fun, mechanically pretty decent. And honestly, if we can get that much going for ourselves, that's great. So, for those of you watching live, we'll be back in a few minutes to play some Resident Evil 2 Remake. But for those of you watching the VODs, hey, thank you for coming. If you want more, we pretty much... I post new videos of old arcade games like every frickin' 2 days minimum. So bear that in mind at youtube.com/@Anderjack. And for the rest of you, I'll be right back. See you in a minute.